cram onto this one green umbrellas. They're even old men with dyed green beards. Occasionally, it has to be said, there was a nasty whiff of xenophobia at times from some of the more rabid speakers, the League being known, of course, for its hostility to immigrants. But on the whole, it's high-spirited, it's boisterous, it's good-natured. These people are there among their own. It's their big day, so there's no reason for them to have any tension among their friends.
Okay, they're having some fun and having a good time, but there's also some soul-searching going on about the League's alliance with...
Yeah. Umberto Bossi, the leader of the League, and Silvio Berlusconi go back a long, long way, right back to the start of the 90s and Silvio Berlusconi's political experiment that led to him becoming the dominant force in Italian politics. But both of them have had a kicking of late at the polls, both in local elections and just last week in a slate of referenda. And this has led to mutterings, particularly among some of the sort of rank and file of the Lega, who are beginning to complain that they've been faithful, and they say they haven't got anything to show for it. The other issue that's put the cat among the pigeons now is Italy's engagement with the NATO action in Libya. The Lega is adamantly opposed, has been right from the start, and in fact had a bit of a to-do with Mr. Berlusconi over it. So when I met Fiorello Provera, who's Northern League MEP and Vice Chairman of the European Parliament's Foreign Affairs Committee, I began by asking him how the conflict in Libya had helped bring things to a head.
We all thought that the intervention to solve the Libyan situation. We started from a no-fly zone with the aim to protect people and for humanitarian purposes, and now, as a matter of fact, NATO's aircraft are bombing Tripoli and killing civilians. So it's not coherent with the resolution, the UN resolution 1973.
To move back to home, to Italy, the last month has not been a particularly good one for the centre-right. You've had the municipal elections, you've had the referenda. Both times the centre-right has taken a kicking.
Yes.
What do you think has gone wrong?
The coalition with in the sense that we all know what is of Mr. Berlusconi with the judiciary and not only. As a coalition, we have to go back to the program written at the beginning of the mandate, and most of all, we have to listen very carefully what are the real needs and the outcoming needs of people.
What do you think Berlusconi has to deliver if the people of the Lega are...
The first is to stop our military support to the intervention in Libya, and the second one is the fiscal reform, to simplify the rules, because there are so many rules that confuse the ordinary people, and not only the industrialists but also the small industries that are the core. Simplify to reduce the level taxes, and there is a large number of people that don't pay any taxes at all. The state has not enough money to answer to the needs of people, and this huge amount of money has to be put in the hands of the government.
Now, you've mentioned two things.